Liberal political commentator Wendy Osefo.
Wendy Osefo.
Wendy Osefo.
Wendy.
Wendy Osefo.
Wendy, let's start with you.
That's my girl. Who's been working so damn hard? You got that head on overload.
I've done most of the major networks, but you will probably more than often see me on Fox News. The beauty of our country is our diversity, and not just who we are, but how we think. I'm on Fox News because even if you don't agree with me, I need you to hear someone who looks like me articulate the facts the way in which I do. So not only are these actions treasonous, anyone who supports them can quite frankly consider themselves a traitor. Sometimes just donating money besides speaking out about the transgression is not enough. And right now, I don't think that Clinton is stepping up to the plate. Even Rudy Giuliani saying truth is truth and it depends on whose truth it is. Like, you cannot be serious. The American people know what the truth is. And again, we have to continue to hold their feet to the fire and hold them accountable. A lot of people go on TV and they give their opinion. I give my opinion, but I always back it up with facts. We had a study from 1982 to 2012 where it examined 66 cases of mass shootings. Greg Popovich, Steve Kerr, Eminem have also spoken about the president, but he has not said anything to them. So there is a racist undertone to this conversation, and we have to say what it is. They call me Professor Commentator. That's my nickname. Because if you're going to go up against me, everyone knows Wendy's going to state numbers, so you better have your data. This is not a symbol of patriotism. This is a symbol of hatred and division. I know that the big talk last week was whether or not Donald Trump is racist because, you know, did he use the N-word or did he not? You know, racism is a layered construct here. You don't have to use the N-word to be racist.
Bad history is still good history for this country.
Slavery is good history?
Where we are today. Where would we be today if not for that Civil War?
Where would we be without slavery? Are you serious? You can hear what I have to say, but I don't measure impact by you hearing me. I measure impact by what is the output you put in from that conversation. Oh, there's nothing comical about this, Cabot. There's people losing their lives. There's people dying. And so, again, we don't need to make light of what's going on here. We really need to come together in a bipartisan way. This is not talking points here. This is not partisanship. This is human life. People are hurting. My colleague on the other side of the aisle and I are both tearing up. This is beyond talking points. I have two young boys, and they're black boys. And every time I see a Trayvon, every time I see Freddie, every time I see someone who I'm like, that could be my son, it just ignites a fire in me. If all we have are thoughts and prayers to offer our victims, then we have failed as a society. We cannot have a society where we have students who coming through the DACA Act and then we say midway through their education, you can no longer be here. Separate is never equal. As Americans, it's okay for us to be critical of our president. That's the beauty of a democracy. What we have here is a president who does not speak for all Americans. What he stands for is people who not only think like him, but now we have evidence of people who act like him. We need to know that our leader does not sit here and segregate people. We need a unifier, not a divider in chief. Know your power. Know your worth. Know that if you guys organize, you can move mountains.